The destination is set, the itinerary flawless, and your bags are packed. But what if, lurking beneath the excitement, there are subtle cues you've missed, tiny cracks that could spiral into the nightmare you never saw coming? That's right, even the most seasoned traveler isn't immune to the hidden pitfalls of travel planning. Today we're going to uncover 5 subtle warnings that often slip through the cracks for senior travelers, like a seasoned sailor overlooking a storm on the distant horizon. These aren't your typical travel tips. They're insights born from real stories, lessons learned the hard way, so that your dream vacation remains exactly that, a dream. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow travel enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more insights to make your journeys unforgettable. As travelers, the thrill of exploring new destinations often tempts us into fitting every sight and experience into a single trip. But sometimes, in our eagerness, we overlook a crucial reality. A seemingly perfect itinerary might actually be a ticking time bomb. Welcome to our first warning, a wake-up call for those who find themselves caught in the allure of the "if I don't do it all now, I never will" itinerary. Whether it's the allure of iconic landmarks or the pressure to make every moment count, cramming too much into your travel schedule can turn your dream vacation into an exhausting ordeal. In this section, we'll unravel the subtle signs of an overwhelming itinerary, explore the concept of itinerary fatigue, and provide practical solutions to prevent energy drain. We'll also share a cautionary tale that highlights the stakes. Let's dive in and ensure your once-in-a-lifetime journey doesn't become a story of regret. Picture this. Your long-awaited dream vacation begins with a whirlwind schedule that barely allows you to catch your breath. The itinerary is brimming with activities, leaving you with less than 3 hours of free time each day, and transitions so tight you need a stopwatch to stay on track. While this pace might thrill youthful adventurers in their gap year, it's a subtle warning for those who desire a more leisurely, enriching experience. Rather than feeling rejuvenated, you might find yourself yearning for a simple pause amid the chaos. Traveling should be about savoring each moment, not rushing past them. For mature adventurers, a tightly packed schedule might mean sandwiched crowd experiences, fleeting glimpses of cultural landmarks, and a collection of blurred memories instead of cherished ones. Consider a more balanced itinerary that provides the space for spontaneous exploration and allows you to relish the beauty of your surroundings, enjoying restful moments, and creating meaningful connections. This gentle reminder emphasizes the value of quality over quantity, ensuring your dream trip lifts your spirits rather than drains them. Let's say you start your day with an early morning tour at a historic site, racing through art-filled corridors of museums and then darting across town for a quick dinner before collapsing into bed, only to wake up and do it all over again. While it may sound like an ambitious way to soak in a destination's essence, such an agenda can quickly turn enchanting escapades into overwhelming ordeals. Our bodies may not echo the vigor of youth, but even if they did, our minds still crave peace and reflection in between the exhilaration. This is where anchor days come to the rescue. By designating entire days without structured plans or activities, you grant yourself the freedom to unwind and truly relish the moment. They are your oasis in the whirlwind of travel, allowing you to pause, reflect, and soak up your surroundings at a leisurely pace. Whether it's enjoying an unhurried breakfast at a local cafe, taking a casual stroll through a nearby park, or simply resting, these buffer days not only rejuvenate your spirit, but also enhance your overall experience. So when crafting your dream trip, remember to intersperse your adventures with these precious anchor days to combat itinerary fatigue and savor the journey in its entirety. Let's talk about actionable ways to transform that daunting itinerary into a truly enjoyable journey. One effective strategy is the 3 for 2 rule. This simple plan suggests choosing just 3 must-see locations or activities, but allocating the time a 2-day plan might take. So instead of rushing from site to site, you give yourself more time for each one, with room for meals, wandering, and unexpected discoveries. This extra time acts as a buffer for unplanned rest or exploration, accommodating delays, or that charming little cafe you may stumble upon. Martha from Idaho once crammed 6 historical sites into a single day in Rome, leaving her exhausted and actually missing out on the immersive experiences each location had to offer. Adopting the 3 for 2 principle helped her truly savor her next trip, leading to richer, more memorable experiences rather than a checklist of places visited. Another tip is to build in buffer time for travel and ensure a leisurely wind down with the 7 p.m. rule. This involves wrapping up your day's activities by early evening, allowing you ample time to relish a calm dinner and perhaps a gentle stroll before heading back to your temporary home. Not only does this strategy help maintain energy levels, but it also offers a chance to reflect on the day's adventures and engage with locals or fellow travelers in a more relaxed setting. Picture George and Helen, who found that abiding by the 7 p.m. rule during their European river cruise transformed their evenings into delightful experiences of local dining and spontaneous adventures under starry skies, rather than being rushed off their feet. Transformative, isn't it? These small, mindful adjustments can help ensure your cherished travel dreams remain a source of joy and discovery, not fatigue and frustration. This second warning one is a big one. As we navigate the exhilarating world of adventure, it's easy to overlook the finer details of our health, often trusting that "my usual doctor said I'm fine" will suffice. But when you're miles away from home and your trusted healthcare safety net, making health assumptions can turn a dream trip into a waking nightmare. As we embark on the journey of discovering the world anew, it's crucial to acknowledge the subtle warning tucked away in our travel plans: the importance of a travel-specific health review. While your usual doctor may assure you that you're in fine shape, travel brings a unique set of challenges that require specialized attention. Your ability to enjoy your trip safely and healthily often hinges on preparedness for circumstances that may not arise in your everyday routine. Seniors, in particular, should consider consulting a medical professional who understands the demands of international travel, ensuring you're ready for new environments, foods, and physical activities that might otherwise catch you off guard. Depending solely on a daily pill organizer without the backing of original medical documentation can spell disaster if the unexpected occurs. Imagine an unfamiliar physician in a foreign country trying to help you without access to your medical history. It could lead to unnecessary complications or even a medical crisis. Furthermore, original prescriptions and documents can be crucial when passing through customs or acquiring medication abroad. Therefore, investing time in assembling a comprehensive, up-to-date medical travel kit, complete with crucial documents and a tailored health review, can mean the difference between an effortless, soul-enriching adventure and a nightmare that's better left on the cutting room floor. Now let's explore the hidden health risks that often lurk beneath the surface of your meticulously planned adventure. Long flights can pose a particular threat to older travelers due to the risk of deep vein thrombosis. This condition can develop when you sit still for extended periods, leading to potentially serious complications. Moreover, changes in altitude, unexpected heat waves, or even the disruption of your body clock caused by jet lag can trigger flare-ups of existing conditions. These are the nuances that your usual doctor might overlook if they aren't familiar with travel-specific health dynamics. Consider the experience of a couple, Martha and George, who were avid travelers. On a long-awaited trip to the Swiss Alps, they ignored Martha's usual knee pain, thinking it wouldn't be a problem. However, as their train climbed higher into the mountains, Martha began to experience unexpected shortness of breath and a severe flare-up of her arthritis, exacerbated by the change in altitude. They had not prepared a comprehensive what-if plan for medical access, leaving them scrambling for medication in a location where their insurance did not apply. Their story underscores the importance of being proactive about potential health risks and ensuring you have access to necessary medications, no matter where your journeys may lead. It's vital to plan with foresight, equipping yourself to handle unpredictable hurdles while embracing the journey ahead. It's important to be prepared to avert potential pitfalls. One effective strategy is the carry-on rule for medication. This means packing all essential prescriptions in your carry-on bag, ensuring they're within reach and never at risk of being lost with checked luggage. Mary and her husband Jack learned the hard way when Jack's medication was misplaced on their flight to Rome. It took 2 stressful days to get everything sorted, which cut into their vacation. Armed with their experience, they always follow the carry-on rule now, keeping their trip stress-free and their health safeguarded. Next, consider the peace of mind travel insurance can provide. Double-check its scope to ensure it covers emergency situations like medical evacuations or repatriation. Additionally, having an emergency information card is essential. This should include crucial health information like your medical history, current medications, and contact details for your usual doctor. This simple card can speak volumes when time is of the essence. Jane, a seasoned traveler, faced a sudden health scare in Tokyo. Thanks to her emergency information card, the local healthcare staff quickly grasped her needs and communicated effectively with her doctor back home, turning what could have been a disaster into a manageable situation. By putting these actionable fixes in place, you'll be able to focus more on the joys of travel and less on what might go wrong. One of the most common travel missteps is assuming you can simply pick up whatever you need once you arrive. For seniors, this, "I'll just buy it there," mindset can turn into a hidden accessibility trap. Picture this. You've booked a charming old inn in the heart of Prague. It looks perfect in the photos until you discover on arrival that it has 4 flights of stairs and no elevator. You might think, "I'll just ask for help with my bags when I get there." But what happens when no staff is available late at night, or when you're on your own coming back from a day trip? That quick fix you were counting on simply doesn't exist. The same applies to footwear and mobility. You may plan to buy more comfortable shoes once you land, but local shops may not carry your size or supportive designs. George, a traveler in Italy, learned this the hard way when he assumed he could just grab better shoes there. Instead, he spent days limping over cobblestones in stiff loafers, his sightseeing overshadowed by sore feet. Accessibility isn't something you can improvise on the spot. Relying on what's available when you arrive often leaves you at the mercy of circumstances, from steep stairs to uneven streets, and those little oversights can snowball into exhaustion and frustration. Every time you tell yourself, "I'll manage once I get there," you're gambling with your comfort. Historic towns often hide accessibility challenges: cobblestones, narrow alleys, steep climbs, and once fatigue sets in, even short walks can feel like grueling treks. A couple visiting Tuscany found themselves worn down after just a few days, not because the views weren't spectacular, but because the uneven terrain made every outing a strain. What was supposed to be a dream escape gradually lost its shine. To avoid the "buy it there" blind spot, plan accessibility into your trip before you leave home. Ask directly about stairs and elevators before booking, rather than assuming you'll figure it out on arrival. Test your footwear in advance and bring the pair you know works. Don't rely on finding the right shoes abroad. Lighten the load early by arranging luggage transfers or airport assistance ahead of time, instead of hoping it will be easy to sort once you're there. By addressing these details before your departure, you'll sidestep the subtle traps that turn small inconveniences into full-blown travel nightmares. The fourth warning on our list is a travel mindset problem. While it's wonderful to embrace the inherent goodness in people, the "everyone I meet is a friend," security naivete mindset can leave even the most seasoned traveler vulnerable to cunning scams and unexpected threats. Imagine you're exploring the charming streets of Prague, its cobblestones, whispering stories of history. You've struck up a conversation with a fellow traveler who, like clockwork, unfolds a captivating tale of lost luggage just before lunch. It's a story that seems believable, pulling at the heartstrings of kindness and camaraderie. But here's the critical part. Even the most heartwarming stories can mask a ploy. This well-dressed and seemingly genuine person may just be the artist of deceit, sculpting the perfect tale to gain your trust. Remember, while traveling as a seasoned explorer, it's vital to maintain a subtle skepticism and assess situations with care. In the midst of excitement, we sometimes overlook practical safety measures. Consider your important documents and funds as infallible treasures. Too often, people have found themselves caught off guard by the unfortunate disappearance of these essentials, which were naively kept all in one place. Picture how inconvenient the spontaneous generosity we've witnessed can become when you're unable to access those stored badges of identity. One prudent step could safeguard those precious documents. Divide and secure them. Keep them in different places for ease of mind and continued exploration. Protecting yourself and your journey doesn't dampen your spirit, Rather, it ensures every step is blissful and uninterrupted. Imagine you're wandering through a bustling market, entranced by the vibrant colors and enticing aromas, when suddenly a stranger accidentally splashes coffee on your shirt. Another pedestrian, a seemingly kind-hearted passerby, immediately steps in to help you clean up. Amid the flurry of apologies and napkins, your attention is focused on the stain, not the stranger's nimble fingers slipping your wallet away. This scene is a classic portrayal of the Good Samaritan scam, where a moment's distraction can lead to your belongings vanishing. The importance of situational awareness, particularly in crowded places, cannot be overstated for senior travelers. A simple act of mindfully observing your surroundings and securely managing your possessions can mean the difference between a delightful day out and a day spent canceling credit cards. Now, consider a different scenario. You're approached by someone flashing a badge, claiming to be an officer, and insisting on inspecting your wallet or passport for some obscure security reason. Often this act is nothing more than the fake authority scam, designed to dupe unsuspecting tourists. An elderly couple from Arizona once recounted their tale of narrowly avoiding such a pitfall on their vacation in Barcelona. They instinctively asked the supposed officer to accompany them to the nearest police station to verify his identity, exposing his fraudulent intentions. Their story shines a light on the necessity of financial diversification, a strategy that involves spreading out your cash and valuables rather than keeping them all in one place. This, coupled with healthy skepticism and a firm resolve against hasty compliance, ensures that even when faced with a friendly stranger or an authoritative figure, you remain the captain of your journey, not an easy mark. As you prepare for your journey and immerse yourself in new experiences, safeguarding your financial and personal well-being becomes paramount. One of the simplest strategies is the art of financial diversification. Divide your money in financial instruments, such as credit and debit cards, among 3 separate places: a secure hotel safe, a discreet travel wallet under your clothing, and a third, perhaps in a bag with a false bottom. This multi-tiered approach ensures you are never entirely without resources, even if one cache is compromised. Linda, a seasoned traveler, learned this tip the hard way when, on a bustling city street, she found herself suddenly without a wallet after a friendly but talkative stranger diverted her attention just enough for someone to lift it. Her luck turned when her fail-safe, a backup card from another bank, let her effortlessly continue her travels without a scandalous call for help. In addition to these fail-safe measures, one crucial point to remember is the trusted rule of avoiding unmarked cars or accompanying strangers to unfamiliar locations. Unfortunately, not every friendly face has good intentions. Take the story of Richard and Anne, retirees exploring the vibrant markets of Morocco. When a charismatic local offered them a ride to an exclusive event in an unmarked vehicle, their instincts hesitated. They politely declined, and later discovered tales of scam attempts involving tourists being driven to isolated spots. Their caution not only ensured their safety, but also allowed them to meet locals in a more secure setting. Keep the power of polite refusals in your travel toolkit, always prioritizing your safety over curiosity. Now, let's shift our focus to something many travelers overlook until it's too late: the intricate dance of staying connected when on the move. Communication in this digital age should be seamless, yet all too often, we're caught in a web of unreliable signals and exorbitant charges. For senior travelers, this subtle yet significant gap in planning can swiftly turn a dream getaway into a logistical nightmare. Imagine arriving in a new city, eager to soak in its vibrant culture, but finding yourself isolated due to poor internet connectivity. Many believe they can simply navigate these challenges when they arise, but this approach often leads to anxiety and stress. It's all too common to fall back on unreliable or expensive means of communication, which can suddenly become unavailable in crucial moments like arranging transportation or contacting family. Imagine setting off on what was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime, only to find yourself stranded at an unfamiliar airport terminal because you can't pull up your boarding pass due to a lack of internet connectivity. Jane and Paul, a retired couple with a penchant for adventure, found themselves in just this predicament. Despite thinking they could figure out the tech later, they were met with complications when accessing crucial travel documents on their journey through Europe. This oversight turned a relaxing morning at a Parisian cafe into a stressful scramble to find free Wi-Fi at the last minute, which nearly cost them their connecting flight. It's a stark reminder of how essential being connected is in today's travel landscape. But the cost of being unconnected isn't just about missing out on documents or flights. It hits you hardest when you need it the most, like quickly summoning a rideshare after a late-night theater show or contacting emergency services in an unfamiliar city. Enter the eSIM, the tech-savvy solution that can put these worries to rest. This digital SIM keeps you plugged into vital services without the weighty roaming fees or the hassle of finding a local SIM card. For Jane and Paul, adopting this small piece of technology on their subsequent trips offered a newfound peace of mind, ensuring they stayed connected whenever and wherever they traveled. With a simple switch, they traded potential travel nightmares for seamless adventures, paving a smoother path for future journeys. As our dream journeys unfold, the comforting assurance of being well-connected becomes the cornerstone of truly enjoying our adventures. Embracing the simplicity and efficiency of modern technology can be incredibly beneficial, and incorporating eSIM technology is a game-changer. Mary and John, a couple in their golden years, took a leap of faith by utilizing an eSIM for their Mediterranean tour. Not only were they able to effortlessly share their breathtaking experiences with family back home, but they also found an enriching new layer to their travels, complete with easy access to local dining recommendations and directions, without worrying about astronomical roaming charges. Proactively downloading crucial offline resources can further enhance your travel experience. For instance, before heading off to explore unfamiliar lands, install offline maps from Google Maps and download translation packs to ensure you're prepared to navigate both roads and conversations, even without an internet connection. James, a retired teacher, swears by this method. On a recent trip to Portugal, when his phone signal flickered in and out through the narrow cobblestone streets of Lisbon, it was his offline resources that saved the day. And let's not forget the importance of carrying backup gear, portable chargers, extra batteries, and power adapters. Having these on hand can prevent minor inconveniences from becoming major disruptions, ensuring your travels remain as smooth and stress-free as possible. Let's recount the story of Martha, a seasoned traveler who found herself in a predicament at Frankfurt Airport, a situation that could have been avoided with a bit more foresight. Martha was en route to her long-awaited European getaway when a sudden rescheduling disrupted her journey. Unbeknownst to her, her mobile roaming service, which she had assumed would effortlessly handle any connectivity needs, decided to give up just when she needed it most. Stranded amidst the hustle and bustle of the airport, she was unable to receive critical updates or rebook her next flight swiftly. This left her overwhelmed, navigating a foreign airport with only limited information at her fingertips. Imagine if Martha had explored the ease of modern technology, like an eSIM, before her trip. With a simple digital installation, she could have bypassed the frustrating search for a reliable Wi-Fi connection or inflexible roaming services. Instead of the stress of missed updates and delayed communications, Martha would have had the digital front row seat to handle her situation promptly. Accessible and affordable, eSIM technology arms travelers with reliable data access, regardless of where they are. This means fewer obstacles, more seamless adventures, and the power to steer unexpected challenges into stories of triumph rather than tales of caution. If you found this video helpful, we'd love to hear your thoughts and travel tips in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow travel enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more insights to make your journeys unforgettable. Happy travels!